Hello everybody, this is Howard the Teaser King coming to you with week 2 of college football. This will be the regular plays. I did a video on the over-unders and I'll give you one on just the regular plays. This is a weird week because I see a lot more over-unders to play. I got high-powered teams playing each other and kind of defensive teams playing each other. So I have more overs than unders. But I do have some straight up plays. So let's go to some straight up plays. UCLA's laying 26 to UNLV. USC's laying 16.5 to Utah State. Oklahoma's laying 46 to Louisiana Monroe. Why do I point these out? Because they all came off of a loss. And basically, these type of teams off of a loss get pretty pissed off and want to win after that. I don't know. I liked Oklahoma, but they're laying 46. But Louisiana Monroe is terrible. So I don't know. I don't know how to play it over under because I don't know if Louisiana Monroe scores. I think Oklahoma laying 46 and a teaser down to 40 should win this game. I'm sure they're pissed off. And Louisiana Monroe is so bad that they won't score, so it almost will be a shutout here. Oklahoma's explosive. Perrine will get going in the running, and Mayfield will throw, and their defense will put pressure. But this is a perfect storm here because Oklahoma, after losing to Houston, they got Ohio State next week. They have to win this game. And I know they might have been looking up to Ohio State, but not now. Now they've got to get the win. They don't want to go 0-3, so you'll see their best performance, and they should win this by about 60 points. Take Oklahoma, lay the 40 in a teaser. Let me see. Navy's laying 4 to UConn. Navy's quarterback's out, but they got backups, and I think Navy's running attack and they're very strong defensively. I just think Navy's a very good team. Navy's laying 4 to Connecticut. Connecticut's very weak offensively. They have a decent defense, and they played last year. Navy beat them by 10, I think 28-18. The game's at Navy. Navy's a very tough team to defend, and I just think they're a very strong team. So I like Navy. You -4, take them +2. They just got to win the game. I think that's the way to go here. I think that should be fine. And you might also look at, I think UCLA laying 26 should be good against UNLV here. UNLV put up a lot of points against the high school team. UCLA kind of played bad first half, came on strong, but they're at home against Vegas, and Vegas is very weak on the road. I like UCLA here. They got so 26 down to 20. UCLA puts up a 42 to 17 game, somewhere around that. They'll put up in the 40s. I'm not sure about Vegas. They didn't really look like they had a good offense. It was a good running attack. UCLA's defense will eat that up. So I'll give you 3 plays there. So basically, Oklahoma after a loss, UCLA after a loss, and the Navy just in a mismatch against UConn. UConn's okay. They have a decent defense, but Navy's just really strong, and there's just that running attack. It's really hard to beat. So I look for those 3 things to look out for. Just in general, I want to see how Syracuse plays when they get their offense rolling with this Baylor offense from the Bowling Green coach who ran the Baylor offense at Bowling Green last year. So I'm expecting Syracuse to start scoring 40 a game and giving up 40 a game, but they'll be an over team. So I'm watching them. TCU, I like to see how their quarterback does in a big game with Arkansas. I think Ohio should beat Kansas, but let's see how Kansas is. Let's see how good App State is. You know, they got the win last week, and we'll see how strong they. Or no, they lost to Tennessee, but they played them really close. So let's see how they are. The Pitt-Penn State game, I'd like to see that, and basically just take some notes on the newer teams. Just trying to get to, you know, what's a good team and what isn't. This week will be better. It's hard when they play the high school team. Then you really don't get anything out of them unless they, like a couple teams lost. So when you lose to a high school team like Virginia, it just says you're not very good. I'll be curious if Western Kentucky can score on Alabama. That line's pretty high at 29. I would never touch Alabama there. I would take Western Kentucky, but I don't like to take Western Kentucky against Alabama. They played at LSU last year, and I think it was a 40-something to 20-something game. So they lost by 20, but they put up 20 points on LSU. And LSU basically ran Fontenot at them, and that was it. So we'll see what happens. But I think that's too big of a spread against an explosive team like Western Kentucky. Alabama's weakness is their secondary. I mean, they're tough to run on, but you can throw on them. So I would think Western Kentucky can score. I don't think they'll win, but I think they can maybe get 20 points on them. And, you know, let's see what's going on with Auburn. So really, you're just watching now. You're taking notes. That's why I have more over-unders. I know the over and under teams far easier. Like maybe later in the year, Notre Dame, Nevada turns out to be this terrible team, and Notre Dame kills them. And Notre Dame's a really strong team, and Nevada's a weak team. Later in the year, I might have taken Notre Dame minus 22, but now I'm playing the game over because I'm not sure how strong Nevada is. So this first part of the year, this first 2-3 weeks, you're feeling it out. How are these new teams and new quarterbacks doing? That's why I'm better off. I'm okay this time of year, but I get really strong later in the year once the teams take off their mask and you see who they really are and how good they are. Then you can really make some. Then it's a no-brainer, you know, picking the game. So right now, you gotta be a little tentative, but I am picking, like I said, a lot of overs and unders. So there's your games. Take the Navy, take Oklahoma off the loss, UCLA off the loss. USC, I'm not really convinced. I don't like their coach, and I'm not crazy about their quarterback, so I'm not taking that. But definitely like the others. All right, everybody. Well, have a good weekend. www.teaserking.com. If you have any questions or comments. One gentleman asked me how to buy the locks. Just go to the site, go to Purchase Picks. There's tabs on the top. Purchase Pick, it's PayPal, and then you get a password, and then you type in the password and you get your games. It's better if you buy both pro and college, then you'll get all the locks, you get all the games. So it's another $50. If you just want the locks, it'll be $100, and you'll just get the. I think I might have 2 locks. I have 2 locks going. I might have 3 or 4 the more I study it. But right now I have 2 locks. So everybody, have a great weekend and good luck to you. I hope I helped you and make you some money. Thank you.